make some difference. Now, the difference doesn't have to be a huge difference. Sometimes it's just a difference in your own self-control, your ability to change your life. Sometimes it's just you saying no to something that you're against, even if you know that that in itself won't make much difference. So there's a kind of exercise of agency, of autonomy, that individuals have to have, which is certainly a necessary condition for social change. That we know. A second thing we know is that human behavior is contagious. We are highly reflective beings in the sense that we're constantly mirroring the behavior of others. And this is part of why really bad behavior can persist without people even imposing it. And I'll give you two examples. One is a big example, and one is a small example. First example is the most successful repressive states in the world historically hardly ever have to engage in acts of repression. Right? It's simply enough that it's believed by people that you can't do that, and then that prohibition is ramified throughout the society. The other kind of example, which is much smaller, is when it comes to littering, throwing trash. People have done these highly mathematical studies which basically show that every piece of trash that's thrown someplace outside of the bin radically increases the probability that a second piece of trash will be thrown there, which radically increases the probability that a third piece of trash will be thrown, et cetera, et cetera. We tend to view behavior that other people engage in as being permissible behavior. So at least these two things we know. One is there has to be some sense of agency and empowerment in individuals. And secondly, we know that once that happens, people are highly reflective. And that's both, can be a force for good and also a force for bad. So the best I can do